welcome back to Lunch Zone. We are going to be playing some more Disco Elysium. We made it past the first day, so we'll have a new day to go through. But I'll start us off with our land acknowledgement. We acknowledge in Milwaukee that we are on traditional Potawatomi, Ho-Chunk, and Menominee homeland on the southwest shores of Michigami, North America's largest system of freshwater lakes, where the Milwaukee, Menominee, and Kinnickinnic rivers meet, and the people of Wisconsin's sovereign Anishinaabe, Ho-Chunk, Menominee, Oneida, and Mohican nations remain present. At present, there are 573 federally recognized American Indian and Alaska Native tribes and villages, with government-to-government relationships with the United States. The citizens of these nations are also citizens of the United States, and their languages, cultures, and histories are a part of our shared story. Land acknowledgements help us to remember these nations and the ancestors who were stewards of the places where we live. For more information, check out the Bureau of Indian Affairs or the National Conference of American Indians. Alright. Time to go to bed.
Time to go to bed, yes.
Speaking of gritty, dirty hotel rooms, new Gears of War game.
Let's go.
Actually, this showcase was for me.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
The windows stand
As someone who has unfortunately read some of the books.
Some of the books, comics.
I was thinking, like, where's fitting the timeline of the extended universe?
Oh, yeah. I will admit that
the lights
stayed and watched the direct
the
after the Xbox showcase.
The years direct.
Yeah.
To go to sleep
E-Day direct.
Not something I think I would have said in 2026, but
it is true. That was what I was most excited about.
There was like cool stuff for the Xbox showcase.
Yeah.
Persona 6.
Mm-hmm.
4 revival, neither of which are Xbox exclusive.
Which is very funny. Halo on PS5 always makes me laugh.
It's really funny.
It's synthetic filling.
It's like something that you hear, like, you know,
Yeah.
like in like a fake video.
Oh yeah. At the end of each trailer, it'll
to
say
your
like Xbox, and then in really
Something
tiny
to do
it'll say
with
Steam.
Steam,
Yeah.
PS5, across the board.
Which
Which is funny because I think now that this is like, once these games come out, I don't think that it'll happen again. It would just be this weird like selection of games from this very specific era that will be all on everything, and then they'll go back to like, because it seems like everything else has been announced is like a date.
Everything coming out September, October. Everybody's really scared of Grand Theft Auto 6.
Exactly. The only game, and I think I saw the only game is like Godzilla. The remaster of Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, is the only one that.
Resident Evil Code Veronica remake.
I saw that. That was amazing.
That's awesome.
First game right out of the gate. So
probably gonna come out around then.
That's usually their time window.
You'll be back in
Stink.
Where's back?
You're not coming back from
Are they
shit.
gonna make Chris look like this?
I don't know. He goes through a lot of changes. His life is really.
Oh, yes,
He's gonna get bigger. Is he gonna get even bigger?
Is his coat gonna get bigger?
Is his coat gonna get bigger? These are important questions.
Wait, does this mean we're getting Steve?
I think so. I don't know.
Oh shit.
I was trying to explain how goofy it is to like
going, buddy.
get some people online to play for some of my friends
Yes.
who have never played
Wait
it.
till you see the one
Why
with
would
the
they
chicken.
have played it if they're not?
It's
Huge
don't know.
Resident
You
Evil
don't
fan.
know.
I'm like, it's like the
Some brought
goofiest
you
game.
in
It's
one
really,
night.
really silly.
And down to
And I'm so glad they're remaking it.
Right.
Really
I was a little worried. I was like, it is such a goofy game. Like, will they just
It's
move
like-
on to
yeah.
5?
Like Veronica
You
and
don't need to
Zero
keep doing this.
are very silly.
Yeah.
But
Speed
Zero is
is
the
a
one who got
potent
the,
central nervous system
Resident Evil
stimulant.
and
You got
Resident
up from this
Evil,
floor
yes,
because of
that's
a
right.
holy vow you made
So now we
16
have
years. Don't be silly.
updated
Then
Claire
are you
in
sure?
RE Engine.
Ready
So,
to live as
it shows
this
great.
pathetic shell of yourself
From
for
what I've
days?
seen so far.
Suit yourself.
Oh.
Right.
Sad
Great.
showman. See how
Are
you
you
do
on?
without your spark.
Good.
What fight did you get in?
No one said anything. I was wondering how long it would take.
Oh.
It was a basketball.
Oh no.
I had a friend who punched me in the face. So it happened on Wednesday, right after streaming.
Some friend.
That's exactly what I said after I got punched in the face. So, but don't worry, it's all worked out now. So, it's been chopped up. The hatchet's been buried.
Excellent.
It wasn't a 2006 undergrad bro interaction of you punching him in the face and now you're even.
No, because I can't do that anymore. It probably hurt my hand more. It was a moment of what's the right word? Of unfortunate toxic masculinity. But as somebody the guy who did punch me in the face, he's what I like to call allergic to apologizing. So the fact that he did apologize was a very big moment in his life, I think.
Excellent, bro.
Right. But you should have seen it on Wednesday. It was like swollen up, like
Ooh.
I could see it.
Ouch.
I could see it like out of my eye, and I was like, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. Did I break my cheekbone again?
How many times are you getting punched in the face where you get broken cheekbones?
The other time I broke my cheekbone, I hit in the face with a horseshoe.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
You should not play horseshoes with that person again.
I have never touched a
They have
horseshoe
bad
since
aim.
then.
Switch to bags, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. My most uncoordinated friend threw it, and I was like 20 feet away. And I somehow still got hit in the face with a horseshoe. So.
When I was an undergrad, I lived in a house, and our next door neighbors had a horseshoe pit
Mm-hmm.
that they would use until like 4 in the morning. So you would just hear the sound of metal on metal. Sometimes,
yes.
They were also drunk, and their aim wasn't great.
Right.
So you just hear a horseshoe hitting the dirt.
That may or may not have been the reason why the horseshoe also.
Looks like we can get to work at one. The union messenger. They look rowdy.
Couple drinks in, it
Should
makes you
talk to
feel
them.
better.
I mean,
Exactly. Or
ungovernable.
really worse.
Yeah.
It took men who drink beer for breakfast.
Can go either way. Right?
There's talk of an armed wing
I
of
put
the
a
union
dart through
called the
somebody's
Hardy
foot
Boys.
once.
who are
Ooh.
responsible for
Nice.
safety.
In my defense,
Foot?
I said it was a bad idea to play the game. Because someone was going to get hurt.
I completely forgot.
And it was apparently a
I
game
had
called
a
Beer
rough
Darts,
One
where
Ah.
you throw darts in a beer can,
One
and
big
then
problem
if you
to
break it,
remedy.
the person
Yeah,
has to
drink it.
chug it.
Right.
And I said, my aim is very
That
bad,
would just escalate.
and you all
In
are
fact,
drunk.
even
I
the
don't
death
drink,
of
but
two
you're drunk.
detectives
Somebody's going to get
He's
hurt.
not exaggerating.
And unfortunately,
about danger.
the herder was
Just
me.
calm.
One
And it was the second
We
throw
don't
of the
have to
game.
talk to the lady.
Uh,
We can
Youch!
Tom and Jerry
Purpose,
scream.
but
Yeah.
aren't
Oh
you
my God.
curious to know?
There
I
ain't
think I
no
missed
hurry.
all important
They think they
things
own the
because their foot was weirdly largely fine afterwards.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
What's the game
Just a
where
moment.
you have two posts, you put a beer bottle on top of the post, and you throw frisbees at it?
What?
Oh.
Is
know.
this a Midwest thing?
No, I think I know what you're talking
Yeah.
I am also a Midwest person, and I had no idea.
about.
Although I didn't really get into
The
drinking.
closest phone booth is down the
I
coast.
think I know. I think we
Yeah,
played it.
I
I
drink
understand.
at the time.
Gotcha.
Please don't trouble yourself
It's a
about me,
family thing.
sweetie.
Yeah,
The
I think we
union
played their
office
version of
probably has
this,
a phone, but I
before,
can't really get
but
there. Or to the phone booth down the manager was vague
But
about it.
one of the
Why would it be
objects,
vague about
other than
phone
hitting the
calls?
beer bottle with
To
the
let
frisbee,
the young
which
woman
the person
whose
could
house
catch
is
the
in
beer
front
Right.
bottle.
Right.
Maybe
Yes.
delayed. Morel, my husband, and our
It's
friend
like full,
Gary
isn't
were
it? Usually
supposed
get
to
the
I
drink.
was also
Yeah.
hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Of course.
Of course, right?
You can't waste it.
A cold breeze hisses through dense thickets of reeds. Something sweet.
You have more important things to worry about.
but now it's just getting to
Just some field
the
work,
sickly
sweetie.
color where it's
Morale
like
is a highly
green,
trained
and it's
side,
like it looks
but
like I
they
have
should
an
have
infection
returned by
almost
now.
on my face. So.
They were just going.
The waterlock.
I also had a
That
meeting
was
with
broken.
my editor
Could this
from
be it?
Marquette the day afterwards.
Oh my!
Oh.
So I immediately was like, okay, how do I
whatever the
approach
cause.
this?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
What do you have an editor at
If
Marquette?
your investigation takes you
He's
to the other side
the
of the
main
coast,
This
editor
will
for
surely lead to
the
a
science fiction
zoological
film
Oh,
television.
see him. Let him know Lena is waiting for him
So
here at the world.
since we're the guest editors, I
So
was like,
tangled up in his work that he.
you live in
dear.
Milwaukee. Why don't we just talk
Thank
in
you,
person?
sweetheart.
We can just chat in
So
person.
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to lead.
It was very
That's one opinion.
My apologies,
But I
ma'am.
was like, how do I?
It's not a hobby.
Yeah.
We were sitting outside and he had his sunglasses on. I was
Searching
like, can you
for
see
such
it?
species
He's like, what? And I'm like,
is difficult.
it's pretty
at
bad.
times.
It's still small enough.
Oh dear, I'm not sure where. Well, his expression is.
It's always a challenge to describe a
I
person.
love getting more side quests.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
heck
so
yeah!
Keep it going.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about Persona earlier, and one thing I did like about it is that like it actually has like a time system, like similar
Yeah.
to Disco Elysium, where it's like, no, you actually have to do the main quest, or people
Yeah.
will die.
Deadline.
Oh well, he's a bit shorter than.
Speaking with Jerry from Marquette,
One
he
other thing,
teaches the game
he'll
class there.
likely have all
And
kinds of
he uses
field
Disco
gear
Elysium
on
as the
him.
main text.
Even if
Oh,
he's not
cool.
able to
Oh,
read,
very
we'll
cool.
be
For
celebrating
his game
our
class. We were
60th
talking. I was talking
anniversary this
because
autumn.
he brought it up. I was like,
Not
we're
the
playing this
most
this summer.
pleased. I
He's
hope
like,
I've
oh.
been useful.
I just finished my
Oh,
fascist
sweet.
run. It's like the last one I had to do because I
Yeah.
couldn't bring myself to do it any other time, and I'm like,
Of course, dear.
fair.
It's like
Yeah.
running a Baldur's Gate evil campaign.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to be so evil.
So
Like,
evil.
You have to commit
Like,
several
oh.
genocides in the first act to run an evil
Yeah.
campaign. It's just, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I don't have it in me.
Right.
Cryptids
It was hard enough. I
Let's
didn't like to
hear
do it.
about
Just
all
can't.
the
Sorry.
interesting cryptids.
There's a moment in like I have a very vivid memory of playing Knights of the Old
The
Republic with my
giant
buddy,
lives in the most
and
arid
we're like,
parts of
we
the
decided on
vast
being
Pocono
good,
Desert.
and then
No
his
one
brother
knows
came
for
in. He was
sure.
as
It's
older
like
brother coded
the
as you can
towering
get.
luminosity of
He's like,
Pocono
no, we're going to be
is a
evil,
bad
and of course
omen
he
in
sided with
Love.
his older brother
No
and his
animal
cool
can.
friends,
That's what
and I
makes
felt
it
like
so
I was
peculiar.
I was
shaking. I was like,
species
no, we can't be
are
evil.
I was so ready. Knights of the Old Republic or the Old Republic?
This is great.
Nice Old Republic.
Mm,
Yeah,
more.
yeah.
Because the MMO came out and I was in a
You
guild at the
promised
time.
you'd
And
only ask
like,
about one.
three of us
cryptid.
were like, we're so excited to play Bounty Hunter.
Yes.
You
yes.
have no idea.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the guild was like, we should probably just play Seth. And I was like, man.
I help you?
I don't want to do this.
Another thing. Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. It's not strange, it's inconvenient. Who told you that?
I never got into the Old Republic. Did it? Was it
Fine,
good?
yeah, it looked like someone
It's
had
pretty
messed
good.
with you.
Yeah, I think
It
so.
was shortly after the hanging,
I didn't
but
play it for
I
very
don't know
long,
if
but I
it's at
liked
all
it.
related.
Yeah, the issue was it didn't,
Throughout
there
the
wasn't
game. You do
enough
find out who
endgame
cut the line,
content.
though. Let me know.
And
so I
so
can
it got
forward
stale
them
pretty
the
quick
repair
at the
bill.
tail end.
Yes.
Sure.
And there weren't enough paths to level a character. They had like a cool like lineage system where like it gave you a reason to run alts
Mm-hmm.
in kind of an interesting way. Like you got like a signature ability from a class
Mhm.
on
As
all
you
of your
step
other
in,
characters
He
on the
nods
account.
toward
Mhm.
the It must be his name. Garanzi. Garanzi
But
Quebec.
like there weren't enough different
Sounds
ways to level up to I think 60,
The man
and so it was
puts his
just kind
cup
of like
down and
it got
replies
tedious.
something. His left hand, he
That
looks
sounds-
up at
that
you.
sounds
Then,
Well,
shrugging his
speaking of Guild Wars
international
3 is
sign
real.
Guild Wars 3
I saw
is
that.
real.
behind
I
you.
can't believe it.
It's
I
real,
saw
and it
Guild
can't
Wars
hurt
3
you.
announcement,
Yeah.
and I was like pumped enough that I went and bought Guild Wars Reforged,
Whoa.
which I know is a wildly different game,
Yeah.
but one would argue better.
I like just can't believe it's actually
Guild
happening.
Wars 3 is real, and it can hurt
It can.
you.
It's wild because
definitely
Guild
can.
Wars 2 is still very popular,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
so I don't know why they would like. It seems odd to some instead of just continuing the game, but maybe it's a narrative. Maybe they don't have narrative content, and they're making the creative decision to move on. instead of milking a game for all it's worth until it's a zombie husk of what it once was.
I don't know
Wouldn't that
who
be
you
nice?
could possibly be talking about.
What could possibly
I-
this could possibly be?
I mean, I'm talking about most of the.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Well, as a kind of broader
Yeah.
statement on the culture itself.
Yeah.
Pair of underpants and white boot. The material appeared delicate and fragile.
I did see Backrooms on
These are
Thursday.
clearly not
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was pretty good. I'm not even like a big like Backrooms person, but I love ambient horror. My only problem was the audience is so fucking annoying.
Where did you see it?
At the Oriental.
Okay. So,
There was like multiple groups of teenagers who were like riffing the entire time, including a group that was like directly in front of me and who sat in front of me like right as the movie started and were very tall, and I was like, oh come on, I'm 5'2". But the craziest part is someone fell asleep during the movie and was snoring very loudly.
Oh my god.
And I thought, okay, it's a 9 p.m. showing. Accidents happen. I'm gonna like turn around because they're like 2 rows behind me and see if I can like wake them up and just let them know. I'm assuming they're by themselves, right? And no, I turn around. They are sitting in between 2 of their friends who were just doing nothing about this situation.
and just passed out.
So I had to. I was like, I get 5 more minutes, and then I got up and I was like, hey, can you wake up your friend? I'm trying to watch the movie, and it was really annoying. And then they finally did it, but I was like, why did I have to do that?
Wow. That's wild. Can you wake your friend up? That's a really fun thing to have to say.
I was like, this is a very quiet film.
Yeah.
It reminds me of when I saw A Quiet Place Part 2. Someone did bring, like, a baby.
Oh.
And they did leave within, like, I think the first, like, 10 or 15 minutes. But I was like, why did you even try that?
Yeah.
Ceramic plate. Zirconia. Heel.
We
Fair
love
weather.
the modern movie.
P500 VE.
The Oriental
I'm
too.
guessing
That
that's
kind of
vitreous enamel.
Market.
And it was like a 9 p.m. on Thursday. I thought there wasn't going to be, like, that
Right.
many people.
Yeah. All the teens
I was
escape.
like, they don't have anything to do.
As I say, they escape containment around that time.
Yeah.
So they speaking of back groups, SCP.
It will help me protect your mortal core. The Sabatons, the
So
Cadabra.
obsession. Speaking of horror,
Yeah.
horror stuff.
I saw the one on Tuesday.
Thursday. And we had the opposite, where it was actually kind of funny. We had a funny film engagement with some audience members.
I was like, that's like a film where I'm like, yeah, people are gonna get like rowdy and weird during it because it's trying to get that reaction out of you.
There's a moment where the main character was like doing something incredibly cringe. And somebody behind it right during the quiet part was like, "You're so stupid." And I was just like, fair, because exactly what I was thinking as well. It was good.
Some Mortal Kombat 2 last week.
Oh yes.
Perfect film. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. It's exactly what I expected it to be.
Why do you think they follow?
What's
Because
it?
It's better than the first one.
no, they follow the rules of the market.
Oh, I have to say,
When the man moves
we're not.
around,
It's
to say.
just
you perceive there's something.
my problem with it
off the way he
is
presents
there's
himself.
always
His sense of
one
clothing,
really
maybe
good
his shirt is
from
farted
the
and
side
an unpleasant
long
tight fit,
take
while the
of a
overall
really
he
good
ignores your
choreographed
question,
fight, and
choosing
it's like,
instead to turn to.
I know what I'd rather be doing than watching this movie, and it's playing
Something
Mortal
is
Kombat.
off with you. Asking me was from.
I don't like playing fighting games, so it worked out for me.
Okay, well, that changes perspective a little bit.
Hell no. His
I'm
weakness is
not
to
looking
suck
forward to Street
the
Fighter
flames fucking
because it
How
looks
about
like the most
okay.
TJ Lee bullshit
Let
I've
the
ever seen.
Oh, but Tifa, don't you want Tifa in Street Fighter?
His eyes are
She's in it.
The Tekken director is. We might get news about the Tekken director at some point.
Uh-oh.
Famously been trying to get Tifa into Tekken for like over 10 years.
It's really more of a virtual fighter thing to include characters from other franchises.
Let me handle this.
True, or a Soul Calibur.
You seem a little different.
Which one
today.
had
You are
which
far
one the one
from
that has the
home,
Terminator?
Lieutenant.
Is that Tekken? Or
Well,
Street Fighter?
there's a Mortal
Isn't
Kombat
district
game.
known for its love of self-proclaimed
There's too many.
Not a muscle move.
You are
Mortal
looking for
Kombat used to be
Titus
like
Hardy,
Dead by
who you
Daylight.
think has
And
Yeah, I
that
was
information
gonna
just
say,
on
wasn't
another,
that just
are
the?
saying that's
Well, they did a
Hell
Mortal
yeah.
Kombat plus
Talk to
DC
him.
universe,
But know
and
this,
that opened the door
I'll
to
be-
some
It
wild
doesn't matter if you
partnerships.
recognize.
He says nothing.
I mean, I guess Midway Games is owned by WB now, so
what
it's
you
not
want
terribly
is of no
surprising.
significance of his
I was the only thing I was furious about
You want to say
for all of
what
Mortal
are you going
Kombat
to
2
do
Mhm.
to me?
is there's not a
You will
single
not
mention
lose
of
out
Midway
on anything
Games
good by not
in
saying
any of the
it.
credits. It's all
Really?
like
Yeah.
It's all
Endeavor, or not Endeavor, but like something Entertainment, which is like the parent company that's like the intermediary between WB and Midway Games now.
what
Yeah.
Endeavor. What's the other big one? It's like sorry, it's just like not
This is where you
prospect,
say
but something
you're
along those lines, where it's like some sort of like vague word that
Detective.
is an allegory for neoliberal capital. Some vague suggestion of a word.
Oh,
What is
this
the-
is about him.
You're sure taking your time.
There's a few
for
of
him
them
to get
Yeah.
right.
Oh, he was a real
there's one that
pretty
stands out
boy
to me. I
by
can't
now.
remember that is like the
Real
one that
hot
just
stuff.
everything.
Time to
And
go
then,
to
like,
work in the shit
what is
factory.
Easy.
it doesn't really matter.
These janitors are a hell
I'll
of a
think
You
of it
might want
3
to start
hours from
asking
now.
your questions now.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
I used to know the guy who did all the
The pretty
mocap for
boy.
Scorpion in the original
You guys
Mortal
would
Kombat.
Really?
Really?
But my partner
How
and
did-
I
how-
have a serious
why?
He
matter
worked
to
with
discuss
a group called Sugar Gamers out of Chicago.
Mm.
That was like
Container belt?
mostly
Because
black
we
women
took it from the
putting
horror.
together black women and like
As he
a couple of
speaks,
white queer
his
dudes,
fists contract.
which seemed like an
did
interesting
this
combination. But
Together. All of us.
they were putting together a
Until
couple
he
of
was
games
dead.
and commentary groups.
That goddamn right.
No,
It was a cool
these
organization.
7 honest men have
They still around?
equally come forth.
I'm not sure.
That's
I mean, I haven't been in
so that
Chicago
you don't
in
waste
6
any more of
years,
your
so I
time.
don't really.
Mm.
I know the people are still.
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. Do
Public
you think
facing.
you could do
I
that?
don't know if Sugar
Do
Gamers
you
is
think
still
you
around.
could arrest them all?
What's your call?
When I was running,
Who do you fucking think?
when I started
does?
that gaming convention in the suburbs, we had Commodore panel.
That's right, asshole.
That's
Like,
awesome.
running the
Titus
game.
Hardy.
I think you got your answer.
No. You did not get an
Embracer
answer.
was the one I was thinking.
Titus
Hmm?
does
Oh.
Embracer was the
work.
one I was
Yeah.
thinking.
He pushes. You
That's the
don't
one
have
that
to keep
seems to be
answering
getting
his
people
questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax.
Star Wars.
Take
Kill
3
it
hours
last
is
Sunday
all.
night.
Yeah.
I looked it up on my phone.
Wyatt. You came around about 3 weeks ago when
by the Pine Skull. You mean Joyce Messier, the
I
representative?
had to
No.
cheat.
I mean
I
the
got punched in the
Pine
face
Skull.
last week. Let me have
That's,
this.
that's only gonna fly today.
This is
I
where
want you to know. I'll
trust
give it to you today.
between the two.
You get one.
Because
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has.
That's enough
How many days can I
insinuation
milk
for
this?
today. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end.
Although I
Yeah,
did
man.
see, speaking
Why
of
don't
fighting
you?
games and
Not
crossovers,
in
I
the
did see a funny
arresting
tweet where it's
mood?
like somebody was like,
a
A24
fearful
shouldn't do
readiness,
any sort of
like
like
an electrical charge.
should
By
like
your
stop with
side,
the merchandising
lieutenant keeps his
and they
hand
should give us what
away
they
from
really
his
want,
easy.
a fighting game.
Walk back from the provocation.
Yeah.
They're armed.
So a crossover between
they
all of the
outnumber
A24
us.
film
Wow.
characters into a fighting game.
You made the right.
That would be the saddest lineup I could ever think of. Could ever think of.
No.
I just
Fuck
never
it.
want to hear them refer to
Murder
it as an
rage
indie
never
studio
came from
again.
nothing.
Yeah.
We'll get ready, bud.
Not if I close my ears.
Yeah.
I
Don't have to hear it
Start
anymore.
a strike.
Another thing me and Jerry talked about was
This one has
this
a special
moment.
gripe with
He
you.
writes about he helps
I
publish
can't
books on
do it.
franchises.
But I know
So he's an editor
sent
for a
by
bunch of
wild
different
Cause one night he
for a
walked
company
into the
or
mic and said,
for a
Really?
journal and
Yeah,
publishing
really.
line of
Had
books
a gin
or
and tonic
shorter,
up there?
shorter
Sang some
manuscripts
R&B.
about
We couldn't believe it
franchises. And he
But he
says,
fucking-
well, right now is
No.
kind of will be a
He harassed
moment
women.
because
Great one.
the two
Harassed
biggest
workers.
films
There's
beat
a
out
slight
of
unease in
like
him,
this
so
moment
kill us all.
are two
If we don't open
independent
these,
horror films
we don't let
that
the
beat
scales
out
in.
Star Wars.
We don't.
You know, and it's like, yeah, I mean, when is the last time that actually happened at the box office? That two films beat out, like two relatively small films beat out Star Wars. At the box office.
In Star Wars' defense, that wasn't a film. It was just 4 episodes of a TV show.
It was released
in
cinemas.
It was like Digital Circus also had a limited release this weekend. And that's also just 2 episodes of a YouTube series that did fairly well.
That's fine.
Well, time to write about it. And I was like, well,
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now.
what are you
Started
talking
coming
about?
here.
They come from independent origins. I will say that the directors do come.
Grab one of ours mid
I think if you're in an
right
indie studio,
there on
you
the
get one.
stage.
You get one.
You get one.
If you finished a project,
This girl's on the
you're no
mic,
longer
a
an
beautiful
independent
girl,
studio.
young. Gets into the set. Show me your con. Why don't you show me your con?
A24 is less of an indie
Oh no!
studio than
yeah.
the creators of Claire Obscura, and I have serious doubts about that as well.
You're not.
Yes, I would never call anybody who worked at Claire Obscura independent because this
All 300 combined years.
I was gonna say because of the senior development time in the industry.
You call it an indie studio, I call it a super band. Like, I don't know.
Stone Temple Pilots.
STP wasn't the super band, was it? It was Queens of the Stone Age?
Was that the right? Okay, then I get that.
Your
Queen's Stone Age,
investigation
right,
here
yeah,
is done. Leave Martin.
I
think we're going to.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Now is my time to just say everything's wrong.
You've heard everything.
I can be wrong about everything I want to right now.
That's true.
So that's what they forget about their games. You've mapped out the characters.
Yes.
Reading the footprints in the yard should be easier now.
No, but
No.
that's it.
He understood what you were doing.
Can we
Now
talk
watch
about
the other guys figure it
RGG Studios?
Oh yes, can we talk about Summer Games Fest? Can I say? Oh no. I remember what I remember. What I was going to say. It was speaking of Summer Games Fest and its amazing runner Jeff Keighley. Hideo Kojima has not interacted with any of Jeff Keighley's posts since he lost to Claire Obscura.
Oh no!
His best
The girls are
friend,
fighting.
I was gonna say, gamer divorce is real. But yes, can we talk about
Easy, fellas.
Too late.
Yeah.
You already got a pretty good picture of these guys.
I looked it
You
up.
could take another look
The
at the
Tupac
tricks in the yard.
voice is not
See
going
if
to
they
be
fit with the
AI,
characters
but
here.
his likeness is in Stranger Than Heaven for some reason.
Tupac is in the newest Yakuza game.
Oh. I'm
Jamais
not super familiar with the Yakuza
derealization.
franchise.
Mm.
It strikes me as like a rapper from '94
Jamais
not really
the
fitting
opposite
into
of
a
deja
Yakuza
vu.
game.
You mean
Not
1950s
already seen.
Japan is
1950s
the
Japan.
perfect,
Seen
perfect place for
everything that should be familiar.
Feels like no,
is
he wasn't really born yet. Unless
You-
the new
yeah,
Yakuza
yeah.
game is a
your
'90s game.
childhood. Only
Maybe
now.
they pushed the timeline forward, and Yakuza 30 or whatever it is just takes place in the
Yakuza
1990s.
30. I mean, for what we know,
Right, 8, 9, Yakuza 9.
this is a spin-off, technically, right?
Ugh.
spin-off prequel.
Oh, prequel doesn't work.
Branching-
That's going
branching-
that's going the wrong
Yeah.
direction.
Branching narrative.
It's wild
Alternate
'cause,
timeline.
Yeah.
It's wild because like include like a current rapper. Like I know
Snoop
there's
Dogg, isn't it?
okay.
Yeah.
I know there's like a mythos around Tupac, but I can't imagine like the youth are really up to date on the Tupac Biggie drama.
He, he seems to be wearing like a kimono too, at least in the shots. I don't know what's going on there. I'm still gonna play it.
Yeah.
But I also think there's something.
It's tough to call that racism coming from a Japanese studio, so like I guess do what you want with your own culture.
It's the same kind of thing of like Resident Evil 5 too, where
Where
it's
else have
like
you seen a gang of men in work boots? One
How do we interpret this? How do we even engage with
Number
the
46. Is it?
literal spirit
They
of
didn't
these
even
zombies?
bother to
It's like,
That's why instead of
boy.
remaking Resident Evil 5, we're remaking
Making
Resident Evil
Code
Code
Veronica.
Veronica.
Exactly.
Standard work booth. Number 45. Another
That
standard
was
work booth.
French.
Six. Lighters.
Well, this was this was a whole chapter of David's dissertation.
Better
Like,
late
he's talking
than
about
never.
like Japanese interpretations of American
Glowing
representation
outline
of
of
Japanese
standard work.
culture.
Yeah.
Like,
Which I
Another
did,
standard work booth.
which I do have open on a tab on my computer right now. Actually, so funny enough, I have because David's
7 sets of
finally
tracks, right?
cleared the whatever.
The hard.
You know how many, however long
That's
it's
all?
in the sort
Interesting.
of like limbo before.
A
it
leader
can go
like
to
Titus doesn't
library
let one of
commons.
his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like
Yeah.
this.
Interesting.
I mean,
Let's
it's
name it
that's just the
Oh,
thing we have.
this
to kind of
one's
have to
easy.
come to
Way
terms
too
with
easy.
this, but
It's a driver.
I think there's some
It's a piece
weird
of
thing
sandpaper
going on
glued to
too,
the
where Snoop Dogg and like
Which
Def
means that
Jam
the missing
game,
lady
not Def
driver
Jam,
was also
Death
present
Row
in the game.
Games. Death Row
That's
Games
it.
owns the
Def
like.
Jam was a game. From
Def Jam
Now we know
Def
who's the
Jam
missing eighth person at the
beat
Legion.
that. What was it? Def
We've seen
Jam.
that Hardy and
What
his boys
the fighting
also
game?
involved
Def
in
Jam.
drug operation.
Beat down. Def
I think
Jam.
it was the same studio as NBA Jam.
Understood.
Yeah.
We should still go and see what Titus Hardy has got to
Who
say on
was
the
it?
matter.
I can't remember.
Which
This might
holds
throw
the
them off.
weird
What?
reality
I'm
of
guessing
being the
that's the
first
skinny
game
Hardy
you
boy.
could create your
The
own
one with his
character
front
in.
teeth.
Right.
I could
NBA
still
Jam.
go. But 200.
It's a funny historical
It's
It's a
moment.
very strange accolade.
Yeah.
He might be.
I think they own the
200
likeness to
kilograms of
Tupac,
living weight
and I don't
is
think Tupac's family is very happy about
Yes.
that. So
A week, maybe?
I think there's
This is
some
not
more probably
I
like
pulled last week's
some more
forecast for
layers
Coastal
to be
Havashon.
done
7
up
days.
there
Correct
as well.
again.
What do I think?
And they're just
Mob
putting
of
him in
people
this
broke
game
down
too.
after hosting him.
So,
So like
So
to
far, so
exercise,
good.
probably to exercise
Of
that
course,
likeness.
there were
yeah,
8
Right,
tracks.
yeah,
Otherwise,
exactly.
they'll lose
There
it.
are
Exactly.
only
The Sony
Which one is
Spider-Man
missing?
claws.
Yeah.
I thought the hard.
It's a so it's a very kind of strange, very strange spate. Stranger than
Stranger than heaven.
uh,
But they're also doing the new Virtua Fighter.
oh yes.
For the first time in 16 years, we're getting another Virtua Fighter.
The game that people have been clamoring
like
for.
All 6 people who played the fifth one? Yeah.
Is Virtual Fire the one? No, it's SDK is the one that is sponsored by. Is like a patron of like some Saudi drug, like Saudi like oil
What are
money.
you
Yeah.
talking
Where they're like,
about,
we love
madman?
SDK
Oh,
in Saudi
Lord.
Arabia.
We sure
Here's
do.
all the money in the world
Yeah.
to make it again.
Yeah.
Person Glenn was
Other than
fine.
big sports watching.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn.
So let me get this straight.
But the new
There
Virtua
is-
Fighter
That's
does
right.
look like
We're
it's
not
just
talking
becoming
about this.
Shenmue.
You're not cops here.
So
Don't go.
Good.
interesting.
We are all watching each other.
There's no
Interesting
point in pushing
take on
further,
that because I
Ethan.
feel
This
like
is already a victory. We'll learn more about this.
Yakuza
Like hell,
exists
you will.
because they're like, we
We'll
could
do
do
that.
Shenmue a lot
Right.
In the
better.
meantime, did you know that there's an
And they
abandoned
could.
load? The person
Yeah.
driving
Shenmue was
it was
boring.
present.
Shenmue's boring,
behind
but
it. It was one of you.
that's
with
kind of
no-
why I love it.
It's true.
It is a time
You
of
can become forklift certified.
You're right.
Exactly.
There
It's a
is
time
no
in video
control
games
track
that wasn't
because it's all
like
controlled by you.
That's mighty interesting.
for me like contemporary
I guess
video
that's
games
what
like
you
at
would
least like
Yeah, man.
are so
Theoretically,
concerned
that's what you
about
would do. To get rid of the gang.
You would need good,
Like,
trustworthy
it's
people.
it's either like a you know like a cinematic like a cinematic
Yeah,
thing where it's all about the
run
narrative,
such a
right?
novel.
There's the two kind of ends of
For the
spectrum.
good of
PS,
the community,
PlayStation people where it's like God of War, new God of
Who
War,
fucking who?
and then it's like
That's what the
you know,
labor
it's
movement
like
is all about.
Theoretically,
almost like Blatro, like
of
super
course.
gameplay
Not
focused
quite
games,
yet,
like
Mr.
Yeah.
Hardy.
which games are games,
There were
right?
8
But
sets of prints on the
My
in the middle is this weird moment of Shenmue where it's like it wasn't really about either of those. It was about living in this virtual world, almost MMO like in a way.
Right. We're not
Yeah.
crazy like those narrative games people. We're
Yeah.
certainly not insane like those
Game
gameplay
people,
Yeah.
it's like
So what are you?
I know, it's a very strange balance
Yeah.
between the two, where it's like it's like the game is just about being in China,
Yeah.
in like a dream, in like what was the Dreamcast China,
Yeah.
you know?
Well, oh my god, what's the one? always kills me every time Shenmue comes up, but it's like something like years ago I was Chinese.
Oh yes, yes.
Or like,
yeah.
You've got me in a very Chinese time.
Yeah,
in my
basically,
life.
it was basically that. 30 years ago, I used to be Chinese.
Yes!
Sounds like I really missed out.
It's a very interesting it's a very interesting time where it's like this weird kind of balance between like it's almost like kind of the essence of Chinese Japanese cultures kind of coming together.
In its defense, I think Shenmue and Shenmue 2 came out at the perfect time
Yes.
for that.
Mm-hmm.
Shenmue 3 missed the boat.
Shenmue 3 missed about 20 years too late.
Yeah.
Oh
my gosh, what year did that come out? That was recent.
Yeah, 2018, maybe? Maybe earlier than that, but I can't.
I'm excited for the last round.
I am too.
Yes! Yes! Platinum Games.
Platinum Games.
They hit more than they miss. So. Bayonetta 3 did happen.
It was a thing that exists. I heard the spin-off was actually good.
I also heard that.
I was too upset.
That's fair.
But Alas Ronin, I actually was looking at my.
What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
All around you, rain keeps falling down.
Sadly, I need this one
Is
myself.
that
It's hydrophobic. Repels what I can do for you.
Originally it
Is
was,
there
yes.
some
Yeah, the original comic is Frank Miller, and it's a spoof of Daredevil.
Right.
My favorite part
In
of the
the
day.
Teenage
Go
Mutant
ahead.
Ninja Turtles.
Strange
That's
coldness
right.
comes over you.
So the whole spiel is
It's a
that
neurological disorder caused
the
by lack of
goo
vitamin
that
D.
blinds Matt Murdock is the same goo that
It's either
mutates the
bariatric.
That's right.
after runs off into the sewer.
Right.
This reality thing is.
Yes, and perform autoerotic asphyxiation on yourself.
I was just looking at Brian's face and he was trying to
It's very silly.
He's doing visual calculus.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure I was getting the silly things.
Yeah.
But this is why the Ninja Turtles fight against the Foot Clan and Matt Murdock deals with the hands.
That's right. That's right. I was
Because
trying to.
it's a hilarious
And the
spoof.
vilest of the eye
A
and
very
an
adult
ultra.
spoof that was then turned into a delightful children's show.
Right.
And then a not so delightful children's
An
show.
ultra liberal.
And then Michael Bay.
It's a type of liberal from the revolution.
I don't know what you're talking
Not
about.
like me.
where they look horrifying.
I haven't heard of that. I don't know what
Up
you're
your
talking
home on a plate of financial
I blacked out that time at the movie theater.
It feels like a blaxploitation movie.
It does.
Like,
It really does.
It's so
Yeah, because you like pearlescent teeth and those light green eyes.
It does.
A devil.
Coming from Michael Bay.
Charm and guile.
Beneath her waterproof raincoat.
Who's known for his who's well known for his sensitivity to cultural stereotypes.
Despite my
Well known
escape
for
when the
the
dust
nuance
settled,
provided
the
in the
liberals were the
Battleship
only
movie.
ones
Yeah.
by virtue of their survival. They were, with due respect
I was
to our
talking with my
overlords,
wife in
the
the car
eternal.
yesterday.
While a gentle wind
And I don't
sweeps
know
the
if it's a
streets
me
in
issue
the
or
rebuilt
a general
Boston.
world
Like
issue.
those who wash
I
up
assume
clean.
it's a me
Like-
issue.
I would not have
Because it
really
would be
sovereignty
wild
for
for
the
me to
coalition.
make the claim that
Not
the
here in
world is wrong.
Martinez.
But
In the stellar- then for my daughters.
it feels like we're in an era of mediocrity in pop culture where nothing is great and everything is just kind of fine.
Mm-hmm.
But there are people who need things to be great, so they'll say it's great even when it's objectively not. I'm certainly not talking about Expedition 33. That trash fire of a game. That soundtrack with a tedious button pushing component.
Whatever else I am.
I just haven't been hyped about I've been hyped about
Spencer?
seeing things and playing things,
Mm-hmm.
and then I see them and play them, and I'm like, oh.
A pre-revolutionary.
And I don't know if it's because everything is procedurally generated in pop culture right now.
Mostly the urban middle class, I believe. This splat.
Although Jeff Keighley did have a kind of cooking line to begin the Games Fest. He said not every game is for he said not every game should be for everybody. I'm like,
Yes. You and I belong
Prove
to
it.
the
I was like, Jeff,
Yeah.
Stop
you're
making
cooking.
4-pillar games.
I was gonna say, Jeff, you're cooking, but please show us these games.
And stop giving your spots to the studios that make those games.
Yeah, exactly.
$125,000.
Yeah.
Anything to help. I am
Yeah.
sorry to have been the
The
bearer.
game needs to be $1 billion game. This is why everything sucks.
Maybe we'll see. Maybe it'll come. Maybe they'll figure it out.
It's not just games. I have this issue with movies,
Oh, it's movies too. Yeah.
Like, even television shows,
Mm-hmm.
like, my wife gets really excited about, like, Apple TV shows, and there's, like, a couple that I like.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, whatever the weird one is where you turn your brain into a different brain.
Severance.
I was like, why are we watching this? This seems very dumb.
I stopped watching halfway through season 2. But, yeah, I hope games are. Hope they figure it out.
Yeah.
It's good to know that I'm not the only one that feels this way.
No. There was some. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Now, I didn't bring my list. I was going to bring my list of games that I wrote down on a list because I can't remember anything. Because I got punched in the face.
That you actually enjoyed, or that you want?
No, that I was excited about.
Oh.
There was a lot of them. I mean,
this was a good couple of showcases.
yeah, I was actually very, very, very surprised.
I actually watched the showcases without watching them through a streamer, and I was like, wow, I'm so much happier.
Without someone telling you how to feel.
Yeah, or like feeling chided for being like into something, and they're like, this fucking sucks.
Ask away, police.
I watched it with my Resident Evil guy.
Hell am I
The Resident Evil guy I watched.
She really doesn't
Most of
like
it just turned
those
into
nut
Code
jobs.
Veronica talk because they talked
come
because they
and
showed
go.
the first games.
No one lives there. Impossible.
Came in hot.
I would show someone. Maybe it's those countercultural people again.
I hope that I don't know. Maybe I can't be excited about
They're worse than rats.
the new Fable.
She
I
mumbled.
did enjoy Fable when I was younger.
I was really into Fable. I'm excited for a new Fable.
Yeah.
I'm worried. You're worried about it.
This store has been closed with a
I
penny.
want it.
Because I was excited about the new Final Fantasy VII phone game.
You hear someone
They're adding
walking
the
around inside.
costume sphere thing from Final Fantasy X too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What a weird choice.
I think it's awesome. I'm so excited.
I like that game.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a good game. I like it, but I think
Yes.
it's probably because I was 13 when it came out.
That does
Yeah.
help.
15.
I really, I was gonna say that does help me too. but
You can play as Vincent without having to play Dirge of Cerberus, which
That's
is...
very true. Mhm. And he's
That's
he's
a-
Matthew Mercer.
And he is Matthew Mercer.
Is there a 17-step process to unlock Vincent in the new version?
No, I think
idea.
he's.
They're just dumbing
it's-
it down. Not really experiencing the real struggles of
Well, do you
finding
want-
Vincent.
Do you want me to spoil Final Fantasy Rebirth, the second game of the remake of Final Fantasy
That's
VII?
fine. I only played the first game because it was free with PlayStation Plus. So.
You know what?
Very well, but
The original Final Fantasy came out on
I need to
3
get it ready
discs.
for the next
Yes.
release. But as you can see,
Whoa.
It didn't
Mind
it
blown.
didn't get any smaller.
It's 3 games.
It's back
3
to
discs.
3 fucking
that was
discs.
months ago.
No. That's not how it
No.
works. Media wasn't as substantial. Like, media capacity wasn't as robust at the time.
She's probably
Come on,
some
it's
low
it's
grade.
it's
back
a
to 3 discs.
it's a motif. It's a theme.
It's not a money grab at all.
The sun
No.
must have
And
glowed
we just have to,
the incompetent.
keep doing. We have to make the best
These
racing game
apartments
that I've played in a
are
while.
perfectly
The
fine. They have
Chocobo
gorgeous- I'll
racing
tell you,
game
Martinez
at
has
the
a
at the
I thought they
Golden Saucer.
remade Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh, no.
I was like, what?
No, it was funny because I was playing because you do all the in the second game you go to the Golden Saucer, and they have all the kind of obviously the crazy mini game stuff that are all fleshed out into actual gameplay experiences this time. And the Chocobo Racing is like the best racing game that I've played in a long time. And that's coming from somebody who put thousands of hours into Mario Kart 8. And so I'm like, this is wild that the Chocobo Racing game is much more fun than any other racing game I've played.
It's like Star Wars Pod Racers levels of good.
True.
Yeah.
And speaking of which,
Speaking of,
Oh no!
Galactic Racers.
Has pod racing in it.
We're getting reports of normal,
Sebulba's #1 still.
Yep.
temperate, political
Somehow.
opinions somewhere in
He
Martin.
returned.
Somehow
Also
Sebulba
about that. But it's all its time to become a citizen of the
Use another
kingdom
Rogue
of
Squad
conscience. It is
That'd
not a
be
place.
Mm.
It is a moment
That was my
in
favorite part
time.
about
In
the Old Republic.
your
The Old Republic.
history's greatest
the
catastrophes have been brought
space
about by
missions.
people trying to make that's the genius of Dolores Day.
Yeah.
She recognized
Battlefield
that progress is
2
meaningless
had some
if
good
its
space
gains are
combat.
lost because of instant tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't
Battlefront?
mean you may never
Battlefront
live to
2?
see the
Battlefront
kingdom
2?
of conscience.
Battlefield 2?
Your
Star
children
Wars
would
Battlefront?
never.
Yeah.
What a fucking
Yeah,
joke.
yeah, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Sorry, there's the Star Wars Battlefield.
Do you believe the status quo
I
is
didn't
preferable
get
to
into
chaos
the
and
Battlefield games
Then
because
you
I don't
never
like
lived
games that only have a
sometimes
multiplayer
in the
component.
face of great disaster?
That is the
the kingdom
bummer.
is
I'm not like a
difficult,
PvP
partly
person.
because humanity. It's also
Galactic Conquest was the
post-industrial,
best thing. The
post-ideological,
Battlefront
and
games,
even
where you just like
sexual.
simulate Total War.
That
style.
is just the Battlefield people making a game with Star Wars characters.
Yeah. I
Yes.
think they had campaigns.
What you
like
want
single player
is
campaigns.
immaterial. The king.
In the first Battlefront, in Battlefront 2, they explicitly turned it into
Just multiplayer.
Just multiplayer. That you could buy Darth Vader, and then you could just win. It was the most like pay to win of any game, maybe ever.
That was the prime of the loot box era.
Yeah.
Of Shadow for War, where you couldn't finish the game unless you bought loot boxes. Oh, single player experience.
Really?
Yeah. When it first came out, it turned into like the kind of like the base builder stuff. But when it first came out, before they patched it,
Shadow of War, the Mordor?
yeah, the second one. So there's Shadow of Mordor, and there's
Shadow of War.
Shadow of War,
Yes.
the second one. In the second one, when it first came out, you couldn't you legitimately had to play it for 200 more hours if you wanted to complete the thing without buying the in-game microtransaction to speed up your time of resource building and such. Until somebody said it would take me 300 hours to finish the game.
When I played Shadow of War, I don't remember a base building component. So did they just resolve that problem by removing the base building? They were like, well, if we can't make money off loot boxes, we're not going to incorporate this whole aspect of the game.
I don't remember. I haven't played it since it came out in 2017,
Yeah.
so maybe they just got rid of it, honestly. Yeah.
I remember playing half of Shadow of Mordor because I played it and I thought I was very close to the end of the game. And then I got into a whole other map, and I was like, how? Wait, what? How did this happen? What are elves doing here? What's going on? I thought the game was ending, not starting.
Now there are elves here.
Was that whole thing the tutorial level?
Yeah. The sexy Shelob.
That was Shadow of War. That was the second.
Okay, sorry. I'm mixing up my...
You're here, Lord of the Rings.
That shows you how few female characters there are in Lord of the Rings. When they're like, we need a sexy lady.
Sexy lady, Shelob.
We could do an alternate form of Shelob. Is there anybody else? No.
She doesn't really want to be. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
But also, there's a new Star Wars game that's like an XCOM.
XCOM, yeah, that's right.
An XCOM.
I was actually really pleased with it, and then Anakin showed up.
And then Anakin showed up at the last second. It was like, why? Why do you have to be here, Anakin? You don't have to be here.
Don't you have children to be killing?
Yeah. You're supposed to be with
small mountain of colourful board game boxes.
Or Ahsoka. This is so good. I only know
you see a set of.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only. Nothing. Now, please go.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtain.
Shitty little droids.
Yeah, that looks
That's probably very fun.
Yeah.
These shelves are overburdened.
What else was there?
Several maps have been attached.
We talked about Gears
The
of War a
maps
little
look
bit.
old and faded. Your eye
It's a
catches
little too
map
vertical
of
for me.
The north coast of a verdant
That's
island.
fair.
To the east, Hudon. It's
The
so
fact
small,
that
no,
you're
Cold City is
giants,
worse.
like we
No,
have Space Marines at
this is
home,
somewhere to be.
COG soldiers
It's not
can
really a map.
jump
It's a
and
tourist
climb
still.
on
Yeah.
things.
They shouldn't be doing
The
that.
map of
No,
Martinez
They should be
is
doing
they
Disco
should be
available.
heavy. They
They're
should be
quite
tanks, and they
valuable,
should only
though they might
be
not look
shoulder
it.
level.
The map of Martinez
They were wearing
Covered.
normal clothes, and it was making me laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, where do you shop to get a shirt that fits you?
Yeah.
Because their shoulders are like up to here.
For some reason. Shame. The project never got always good.
You gotta think in
control
that
of your
universe that there are fashion people who are like
Who design.
specifically.
Yeah.
Although, like, there aren't people who
The
specifically
worn
design
map
shirts.
features the patchwork
I was gonna
grid
say,
of
like-
the streets of Martinez. Your finger moves
There's
through
probably a
the
lot of
various
reason in the
streets,
novels.
finally
why they're
coming
so-
to a halt on the
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your
Last
journal
time
and
Maybe it's just very stretchy.
I think it's just the armor, honestly, but I can't remember. It's been
It's
a while
just
since
how
I
they're
read.
coded to look like regular clothes.
Yeah. I gotta. Maybe I should go back and read them again.
The time is now.
Fable looked interesting. There's a speaking of CRPGs, there was a announcement for a Vampire the Masquerade CRPG kind of. The developers are already kind of alluding to this whole museum-esque kind of approach. I was like, that could be fun.
Yeah. I'm into that.
I think we're gonna see a lot of like essentially Baldur's Gate 3 clones over the next 4 or 5 years. It might just burn out the market. But...
Yeah, I mean, it always takes how many years for them to catch up to the trends of these AAAs.
Right, I mean, and like, weirdly, Baldur's Gate 3 was a gamble to begin with, because the CRPG market was pretty dead.
Yeah.
And to prove that there's still life in that now, like, how long does it take to produce a game?
Right.
I have really outdone. Yes.
I think it's very
That's what
funny
you need,
that
Gaston. Honey. Hello, officer.
no one has said
How
anything
might I
about
be of?
Grand Theft
Let
Auto
me
still.
think.
Which makes me think
I
that
heard
it's never going to come
someone
out still.
was-
No, it's all just the like September release
Of
dates
course.
quietly being like,
I
hey,
mean-
buy our game before you play.
Yeah,
You, like,
exactly.
really
Everyone's
get
still
into
so
it.
horrified about the
Everybody.
so, like,
They're therefore like self-sabotaging themselves.
yeah. It's like it's not the game's not going to come out.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep saying I don't care. Like,
Are they trying to bankroll it through pre-orders? Is that what's going on?
I just don't.
I
I just
don't know.
don't think it's ever gonna. I just from what they're trying to do, and from what they've shown so far, I have no faith that it's gonna be done.
Right.
And then we're gonna get closer to that September release date, and then we'll get a bunch of notifications like, hey, sorry.
Have another year.
We just need a little more time to cook with this because it's really quiet right now.
Yeah.
There's a weird, like...
The scope. Yeah. Sorry. Keep.
I wonder if, like, we're just past Grand Theft Auto as being... We're in such, like, an anti-institutionalist reality right now. That I wonder if the craving for games is like, no, let's like look at institutions. You know what I mean? Like,
needle in a
in the same way that like,
there is nothing you can do.
Sure, man.
you know, film when things were pretty good, film went to like gritty reboots because it was like, well, everything's fine. Let's get something a little different. Like we can live a fine reality. We need to like portray something else,
Sure.
right? And then when like things started to have a downturn, all of a sudden gritty reboots are not like what people are looking for.
I like.
Like Superman.
Yeah. Like depending on the economy, the state of the
Yeah.
economy. Yeah.
The economy, like how people feel politically, like all of these kind of things. Right?
I wonder.
Stuck in the
That's
rain in a
interesting
traffic
because
jam. Nope, don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do though. There's still a
Yep.
I'm trying to think of like that kind of like approach where it's like I'm thinking of like Triple X State of the Union, where it's like Vin Diesel loves gaming and he's gonna drive this senator's car off a bridge because he says gaming makes it hurt people because Columbine just happened. So I'm kind of fascinated with that too, where it's I think GTA 5 still is one of the most played games, just player base wise. Still, I don't know. That's a fascinating kind of
old money
thought to think
in the
about.
middle of the traffic.
Yeah, I don't know. I
The
just
more
feel
you
like
ask yourself, the less you know.
the audience.
Because
GTA feels like a very, very Trumpian game.
Oh, sure.
A lorry abandoned.
Like a very
by
Trumpian
the smell of cigarettes and perfume. Welcome
And so,
to
like a
I'd say
very
the
like
first-
libertarian, like I'll do what I want kind of vibe.
I'd say the first four,
these formulas,
for me at least, feel like
I've never heard of that.
because they're made by British students. Those first four are like the rock star people who are based in Britain. So there's for 3 and 4 especially when they're kind of moving into the 3D era, they are very strange. Like the atmosphere is very strange because it's like on the radio is like jungle beats, like a very like
Is
British
it strange
vibe.
or is it British though? Right?
Well, no, because it's like the institutional look at from British people
Right.
looking at American culture, right? And it's kind of the kind of hyperbole that comes from it, and it makes it a very strange kind of almost the same thing we're talking about in the Japanese experience, but from a British angle, right? Whereas now that we're like 5 feels like
don't think so.
the dominant, right? It feels like the cultural like hegemony has taken over in terms of that game.
It's weird because like when you're doing it from the outside, it feels like a critique, and when it just becomes like magnified Americanism, it just becomes a weird celebration of like behavior that maybe shouldn't be celebrated.
Well, and especially 6 is going to be, since it's based in Vice City, and the kind of surrounding elements aren't, it's not in the 80s anymore. Now it's in the contemporary Vice City, so I think it especially plays into that feeling that you're describing. When they have, like,
Your race descent has only worsened
like
since
the kind of Florida people you imagine now. I hate to say it, but it'll be fascinating. I don't know. It'll be fascinating, I guess. But
don't be vulgar.
But yeah, again, they've lost. It was like 5 didn't do anything for satire. Like it just.
And the way that they're pushing out 6, they're gonna lose A, momentum is gone, but B, like you've alienated so much of your audience because you're making them wait so long. That when you finally put something out, the audience that remains is almost inevitably going to be disappointed. Because they've been like hyping it up in their own heads.
Invented disco while having sex.
Who knows
I
what
am not
the
surprised
online
to
elements,
enjoy
'cause that's
it so
what
much.
GTA is about, right?
This has happened
space
to
now.
many of
It's
the
like
side
people everyone who plays plays
Inevitable
GTA online still.
The South Island.
They're not playing the single player. They're playing with their friends still.
I
And there's a whole audience of we don't maybe as game scholars we don't engage with them. There's a whole audience of people who it's like put very crassly, it's ball and gun audience. it's people who only play games that would have a ball in it or a gun in it.
It's Counter-Strike and that.
Yeah, exactly. And so there is a whole audience that still, it's like, that is not tapped, that are so excited for this game. And again, like you said, it's like, what's going to happen? It might be the first $100 video game too.
Yeah.
Like what it's going to change with like the economy of the price of these games too. Because it's like $1 billion. They've got like $1 billion. It's crazy.
It's the kind of thing that might bankrupt a studio.
Yeah.
And if it was any other studio, I'd be disappointed.
Right. They make so much money out of GTA Online. Like it's, I mean, that's the reason why I haven't made a better game since Red Dead Redemption 2.
I mean, like lots of studios do this, right? Like we're talking about Guild Wars 3, like ArenaNet only makes one game at a time. And like maybe there'll be some like
We still need to get
liminal
into the
overlap period
We need
between
help
the
with
end
the
of
tree
2
situation.
and launch of 3.
Mm-hmm.
And like they did Reforged Guild Wars, which is essentially just like a graphical upgrade, and it was like sitting on a shelf.
Right.
Like, arguably, Blizzard relied on before Blizzard and Activision merged. Blizzard was the WoW studio.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right.
And very little else. To the point that like when StarCraft 2 came out, people were shocked.
Right.
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 Like, wow, we didn't know
Yeah.
this coming. So I guess like it's not uncommon to see that.
Right. I think it's just magnified to like.
It is frustrating when like maybe that's your least favorite franchise from that publisher. Right, so I bet there's a lot of Red Dead fans who are like,
I mean,
what
that's
the
me.
fuck?
Yeah, that's
Why
me.
are we doing another version of this shitty game when we could be cowboys?
And there were so many like there's so many ways they could have like taken Red Dead 2 into like more single player avenues, and it's like no, they went to Red Dead Online because of how much money GTA Online. Right? And there are like things planned for GTA 5 on like single player expansions. There was stuff planned for RD2.
And really like how, as a studio,
like in a circus. When the circus
online games have a lot of, from a player perspective,
Right
online games can be really engaging and rewarding. Because of the online engagement.
That ladder can't carry a grown
Sure.
Right?
And
But most of that isn't coming from the studio.
No, it's a community too, right?
Yeah. And so, like, from a studio perspective, what are you really contributing by, like, taking what people were engaging with on a one-on-one level, varying grossly, and opening that up to, like, a generic online game with your game skins and, like, button combinations? Right? Like, I just don't know. I just don't know the value. I mean, for them, $1 billion.
Sure, of course.
But like
for GTA, my guess for that is it's the experience of being successful in the United States. I hate to say it. It's because if you're simulating. You can have this amazing experience in GTA 5 for $100 of online currency, right? You can have a whole garage full of cars like your favorite kick streamer,
right?
You know, that who isn't telling you that all these cars are rented.
Right.
They're not actually their cars, you know.
I had them for 3 days to shoot this video.
Exactly. It's this.
I don't own this house.
I don't own this. Yeah, exactly. I'm just shooting here, you know. So I think it is like the kind of like capitalist. I'm sure you could find the like. Sounds like the connection. I don't. This is just my kind of reading, but I'm sure you could find those. Since it's set in the kind of contemporary system, and it's like feeding into those same effective structures of like pull yourself up by your bootstraps, labor, right? Where it's like, but again, you're not even doing that because you're buying the shark cards for $100. You're not even actually putting in the work in the game.
There's some like there's some weird corrupted play going on.
Yeah,
where like
corrupted plays.
You're not like. Because you're operating at 2 different frames. Right? You're operating as a player of a game, you're operating as a character within the game.
Right.
Silence.
And so that gets corrupted when you can't disambiguate one from the other.
Right.
This button.
And so like it all feels like neoliberal success.
Right.
Regardless of if you're like shelling out real world dollars,
right.
or if you're slapping people and shooting them and stealing their cars, it feels like neoliberal success.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because you can't disambiguate between the player frame and the character frame.
Right. Fascinating. There we go, corrupted play.
This is going to be a whole chapter of my dissertation.
Yeah. I still have your book.
Alright. We at least got to talk to the Hardy Boys. And
sorry again.
I actually did a lot of really good detective work.
I have done the mystery of interact with everything on day 2 to see what's changed. Next time we'll figure out what I'm actually supposed to do. Alright. See you then.
Bye-bye.